In this video, we continue from where we left off in generating consistent character models and explore how to create multi-angle consistent characters based on a single frontal view. The difference from the previous kit process is that this multi-view feature comes from the Wan2.1 image-to-video model, not from the multi-view adapter. Use a 360-degree rotation, lower I, to enable rotation. With such multi-perspective images, what can we do? We can create 3D models using Hunyuan3D, which is the latest supported feature in Comfy UI. The version 2 model of multi-view, or training the LoRa model of FLUX with 1.2.1. The focus of this video is still on generating multi-view images. I'm using the RunningHub online Comfy UI platform here. The first step is to use the tattoo image from the FLUX model to generate the picture. Of course, you won't get great results in one go. It may take multiple attempts. If you have any suggestions when generating this image at the prompt, try to keep the pose as simple as possible so that it's easier to rotate later. But sometimes our generated images have issues, such as hands that often look wrong. We can use the fear model to redraw them. First, refine the hand area or redraw other parts we think aren't good enough. For example, this blue section. I'm just demonstrating here, so I won't go into more details. Can we take half-body tattoos here? It is possible. After taking half-body photos, we need to expand them to create full-body images. The main purpose is to capture close-ups. We can input 2 images from the mountain area to generate more images, which will enrich our training set and prevent overfitting. Then we make the image cleaner by giving it a white background. Well, basically you extract the image first, then create a blank white image. Using the image mask in the composite node, you bring the extracted image back. The final step is to upscale each individual image. After upscaling, the details of the image become much clearer. Whether it's giving it a white background or final enlargement, it's all preparation for a full 360-degree rotation to achieve better results. This process of zooming in, I often mention it, ETP's block-based ultra-clear zoom, navigate to RunningHub. RunningHub, or click the link in the description to register, and you'll get 12 GB daily login rewards and 100 points for videos with corresponding AI workflows and one-click AI apps that have been deployed online for testing and running. In step 2, our first task is to rotate the character 360 degrees. I use the basic KJ image-to-video workflow connected with a lower-end model called 360-degree rotation lower-end model. This allows the character to rotate fully around itself, and we can clearly see the effect is good. The previous multi-view adapter might not perform well with such complex images, but the results I obtained are still quite decent. Of course, there will be some sampling issues as the model retrieves many details. For better results, I recommend using the 720p long-term video image-to-video model and inputting dimensions exceeding 1024. When you run it yourself, please pay attention to these settings. Next, as we're using this 360-degree rotation lower model, some problems may occur, like the background no longer being pure white. However, the result is still relatively good, so I decided to keep it. I then used segment anything tool to remove the background, mark 2 points on the first frame, and turn SAM2 video mode segmentation. This differs from image segmentation because video consists of multiple frames combined together. Therefore, when using SAM2, select video instead of single images, and ensure the model supports that SAM2 does support this. After segmentation, the result looks like this. In the preview image section, we can obtain multiple views of the character. Simply right-click to save them. This process remains similar to the first half of the video, creating composite images. However, the empty image here isn't just a single image. We need to select a node with at least a batch size input. Here, color selection uses hexadecimal numbers. After saving the images, we proceed to stitch them together to form a single image, resulting in 6 different angles, front, back, side, and diagonal sides. Then we upscale the stitched image to achieve high clarity. For this upscaling, I recommend using a quantized model. Finally, we split the image again. With these 6 images, we can use the hybrid 3D multi-view workflow to generate a model. I'll also upload this workflow synchronously if you want to train a FLUX model with LoRa.